Hello and good morning, everyone. It's Saturday. Alright, let's get things going. Alright, so let's get our. Then I meet 25 players. Oh, that's unfortunate. We ranked 17th in the Sith raid, so we got some gear. Sweet. Let's go ahead and do a squad arenas real quick, and then we're going to jump into the R2 event, which is what we've been waiting for a while now. I'm excited because I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get R2-D2 right away, which will be fun. So let's get this out of the way real quick. So with R2-D2, typically Luke Skywalker comes as well. So for those who already have R2-D2 at 7 stars, and so let's do a little review for those who don't know. First of all, you need to build an Empire team. Build an Empire team, which is this is the group I have right now. You have to build an Empire team to unlock R2-D2. Typically you want to shoot for 7 stars, but in this case we're only shooting for 5. So 5 stars typically for legendary characters will unlock the character in general. So once you get your Empire team set up, then you would start then building your Rebel team. And the rebels that you need will be Luke Skywalker, Farm Boy, Princess Leia, Stormtrooper Han, Old Ben, and then R2-D2, which we get from the Empire event for R2-D2 event. When you get them to 7 stars and geared up, you get access to Commander Luke Skywalker's event, and then you go through that. And since it's a hero journey event, it's going to be 7 stars, and so you automatically lock him if you complete all the segments, and you get to get him. So that's basically how a hero's journey event. So there are two of them right now. Actually 3 now, or 4. It is Commander Luke Skywalker, Jedi Training Rey, Darth Revan, and Jedi Knight Revan are the 4. So yeah. So hero events, typically you need all 7 people, all parties to 7 stars to actually start working on them. And right now we're also doing Han Solo's Falcon. So if you have ships that meet the requirement, so those are all bounty hunter ships, you can then unlock them in Falcon. So let's get into this. Alrighty, here we go. So possible rewards: 25 shards, first time at 50 shards, and then 50k. So we're going to get a lot of crystals and all that. So let's get into this. I'm excited. This is what we've been waiting for a while. Alright, so this first one will be nice and easy. So we could just basically use basics. Oh, that's not basic, but okay. There we go. First 25 shards. There we go. Alright, next one. We're going to get 100k now. Still the same people. Okay. Let's do this. Let's take out Leia first. Cool. AoE. Cool. Take out R2. We didn't get any ability blocks, but we can just basically there. Good. And as I was saying before, as we were building up to this, the R2 event isn't actually isn't that bad compared to other legendary events like Thrawn event. It's still challenging and all that because, you know, we have Raid Han, which can mess up your day, but and the burning can be annoying, but there we go. Alright, let's take out Chewbacca. Oh no. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so it's not gonna be too much. It's not going to take too much to get these done. You might lose one of our characters just due to the burning and all that, but it shouldn't be too big of an issue. I want to take out Han Solo out because in my opinion he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Yes, old Ben has ability block, but our basics are pretty good. Let's go ahead and take out. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. They don't have buff immunity, so they can't get any buffs from each other, which is great. Burning is annoying, but it's not going to be too bad for us. See, burning is almost gone for us. Alright, we can't do anything with that. Let's just whittle down Chewbacca. There we go. Yep. Chewbacca's down. Take out Leia now. There we go. Calling Blade. There we go. There we go. Next one, I think we'll probably lose someone. If that was the fourth one, Tarkin was getting low. But there we go. Here we go. Final phase. Final phase. Final phase to unlock him. This is not to, like, we need 2 more phases, but calm yourself, friend. We should endure this battle. Alright. Let's see. Let's fracture. There we go. Get some debuffs. There we go. Cool. Alright, let's take out Luke next because he's the damage dealer of the team. Oh, we got Taunt. Alright. We're still stuck behind that taunt. I want to keep my culling blade for a little bit. There we go. We are no longer stunned, or not like taunted. So let's use culling blade on old Ben here. There we go. There we go. Get their turn meter down, so we can start wailing on them again. There we go. Because he has buff immunity, he can go invisible, which is nice. Let's fracture R2. There you go, so he can't get any more buffs. Let's take out Leia. There we go. Yeah, let's do ability block if we can. Perfect. Where's our? There we go. I don't. Oh, let's use Culling Blade on R2. There we go. Still, he can't use some of his abilities, which is great. There we go. He has burning, but it's not going to phase us in the least. There we go. 5 stars complete. So we need 6 stars. We only have one of them done, which is a Magma Trooper. But yeah, once we get our Empire team up, we'll be able to get R2-D2 to 7 stars, which then we'll be able to get CLS, which is Commander Luke Skywalker. Alright, let's go ahead and activate this guy. Alright, let's do a little bit of kit overview, as always. Deals physical damage to target enemy with a 35% chance to stun for 1 turn. This attack deals 30% more damage to burning targets. So, start to burn, and then boom, you get more damage. That's his basic. Smoke screen. Target ally gains foresight for 2 turns. Again, foresight is basically dodging abilities. It's a little eyeball. And all other allies have a 70% chance to gain stealth for 2 turns. R2-D2 gains 10% turn meter. So yeah, that's the one where, you know, they were going invisible, and so we were only able to attack a few people. This is one of his other abilities, which is the burning. It deals special damage to all enemies and inflicts burning for 2 turns. This attack cannot be evaded. Alright, combat analysis. While R2-D2 is active, all allies gain 4% critical chance and 4% accuracy. So if he doesn't die, he's granting all the critical chance and accuracy to all allies. So again, all allies, that means if you have R2-D2 on the with a dark side character, that dark side character will still get those abilities. If it was saying you know, if it was said droids or something like one of these tags, then it'll be specific. But if it says all allies, it means anybody who's in your roster. So he's pretty good with people, which is good. And then here's his other unique. At the start of the battle, R2-D2 gains 5% max protection for each droid ally. See here? So if we have a droid team, he would give protection to the droid allies. Offense up for each Galactic Republic ally. So offense up, 5% max health for each rebel ally. So basically he was getting max health to you know, Old Ben and all the people there. So and 5% potency for each resistance ally. So he can go well with droids, Galactic Republic, rebels, and resistance. So typically he is known to go with the resistance, reason being of Jedi training Rey. So yeah, but there we go, 145 shards. This will unlock him, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, this is only going to get him to, there we go. So done. Got our legendary character. Alright, so that was fun. Let's go ahead and just continue our dailies for the day. So hopefully everyone's been able to, or will be able to, unlock R2-D2 if you haven't already. Okay. That was fun. Now we're going to focus on getting our Phoenix squad up. Reason being is, let's see real quick. Yeah, we're definitely getting Finn there. Up, cool. Kanan up. What kind of ships or people can we? Okay, cool. Definitely doing that. Let's see. And is there a ship from the Gene Oceans? Yes. Cool. Alright. Yeah, the reason we're focusing on Phoenix is, one, we're trying to get, since we unlocked Thrawn to 5 stars, our next goal is to get him to 7 stars. So we need 7-star characters, but also since they have the Rebel tag here, Rebel, 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 and Rebel, Emperor Palpatine's event is coming up. We did unlock him. We only were able to go to 4 stars. So as you can see, we needed 45 more shards, and that typically means you only went to tier 4 of the event. We can unlock him, but the fun thing about this is if we can get them up to 7 stars, we can get Palpatine to 7 stars, which will be great. So then we can add him to our Empire roster, which will then help us get R2-D2 to 7 stars. So that's the idea, and so that's why we're trying to grind Rebels out, because what's nice about Phoenix is that they serve 2 purposes to unlock 2 legendary characters. And that's why a lot of people suggest going Phoenix, because you get more bang for your buck farming them, getting them high up. So that's the idea. Again, that's it's not like mandatory, oh you must do this, but it's the most efficient way. Like if you're enjoying farming another set of characters, then go for it. No one's holding you back or anything. It's just if you want to get legendary characters in a timely fashion, then you go that route. Alright. Do our galactic war table. Yeah, but it's gonna be fun. We're slowly working on getting our resistance characters up. Unfortunately, we're going to be missing the BB-8 event. Again, it's sort of like what we had to do with the Empire and Rebel team, where we had to use dark side to get a light side character, but then we have to use that light side character to get a legendary character. It's a really cool mechanic, not gonna lie. It's a really cool way of doing it, but you need First Order to unlock BB-8, and then you have to use BB-8 to unlock Here's Journey Ray. So yeah. Then and also too, we are building up our Jedi team, which is Kanan and Ezra, which we'll be using for Grandmaster Yoda, which will be helpful for our Jedi team. So yeah, there's a lot of integrated plays here. So yep, we did that. And that's the extent that we can do with those events there. Let's go ahead and get these selected. Alright, let's skip this, because we don't really want to see that. We need to upgrade one of our ships. There we go. And one more squad arena. Oh yeah, let me show you this. I'm thinking a few videos I was showing that Wedge, Lando, and Biggs, just those 3 together are pretty good together. And then having those 2 there. Let me just show you how devastating this team is. just the amount of raw damage that they can output. Like, look at that. Yeah. As you can see there, when they attack, it gets ridiculous. And they were only gear 8 and 7, and this guy's not even 7-star. So if you happen to have Biggs, Wedge, and Lando on your team, get them up. If you want a high damaging team, it's really good. Sure, there are counters to that team, but still, is a pretty nasty lineup. Okay, so I think it was Keenan that we were trying to. Oh yeah, we were trying to. Yeah, we were trying to get some nodes unlocked, right? Yeah. Oh, cool. That's hard mode. Okay, we want this. There we go. Let's see here. Who do you want to? We already had Half Beast being recruited. Destroyer, we had him. Let's do Rush Lionheart. I believe you're a follower on my channel. I'm gonna use your Ahsoka. Yep, but if you want to add my ally code is in the description below, so feel free to do that. Alright, let's take on old Daka first, because she will res everybody. Let's take her out. There we go. Nice. Now we can just tear apart the team. Yeah, but Night Sisters is also a fun team to build, because if you do it correctly, you're basically you can get an immortal team because they're constantly rezzing each other, healing. Yeah, it's fun, not gonna lie. Destroyer, we use Lavender. King's Fane, I choose you. Since he's Mace Windu, he's going to buff the Jedi, which is Kanan and Ezra, which is going to be cool. So we'll do 2 more, and then we'll wrap up the video there. So. But yeah, we were able to unlock R2-D2. Which was our main goal of farming the Empire team, and it was fairly straightforward. We did get some people in the yellow and red a little bit, but again, that's just typical, you know. And if we had, you know, we're getting lucky with our gear, you know, we would have been able to get people a little bit higher. I think some of them were still gear 7, so no, I think we got everyone to gear 8. Yeah, we can take a look at our Empire team, so if you're wanting to know what we did. Okay, we'll finish that up. Oh right, we need to give our guild our daily tokens, so there's no. What's that? What do you need? Okay, let's just burn it all on this because we won't be needing it anyway for future down the road. 100. Perfect. Okay, so then we got our dailies. So to wrap up the video, for those who are wondering what my team was the Magma Trooper, which you can get from the Galactic War table store. Well, I found out the green icon. These people here, typically you can boost to 7 stars fairly quickly, as you can see here. So Magma Trooper is at the bottom right. So let's see, look here. So that's why he's at 7 stars, where everyone else is still at 5 stars. Grand Moff Tarkin, you automatically lock him through character progression, and the way you get him to higher stars is through arena battles in the arena store. You get him. Darth Vader is through achievements, and if you're unlucky with the fleet store, I got lucky with I think 1 or 2 of them, so boosted him, and then I just grinded some of the achievements to get him. Thrawn you needed for the Phoenix Squad, and so we were able to do the event again to 5 stars, and so then we were able to use him as a lineup for this Empire team. If you don't have Thrawn yet, you could use Stormtrooper, TIE Fighter Pilot. I was using General Veer since we unlocked him through Bronzium packs, which we got lucky with. I was using him as a backup in case, you know, one of these people weren't able to get to 5 stars in time. So yeah, but also if you got lucky with Emperor Palpatine, he'd be a really good lineup there. So typically Royal Guard is a good person to go in. He's a tank. He's easily unlocked through Galactic War tables at the end, and just Bronzium packs as you do it. So Snow Trooper, he's a little harder to go, but some people suggest doing him. So you got a big roster of people to choose from, but mainly this little cast right here is what you use. And then I just grinded TIE Fighter Pilot, which is from the Cantina fights. So if you have this team lineup, you can do pretty good, as you saw in the video there. So, and you might have a little variance. I wanted to try Veers with the lineup because I had something similar like this when I did my other account, but I wanted to see how Veers would have done it. But you know, he's only at 4 stars, so I was able to get him in time. But yep. So that's it. So our next goal is to get our Phoenix Squad here up to 7 stars, which shouldn't be too big of an issue. Then we'll be able to unlock 2 more legendary characters to 7 stars, which is Thrawn and hopefully Emperor Palpatine. If not, we can get Emperor Palpatine to 5 or 6 stars, which is still good, but that's our goal. All right, well, thanks everyone for coming out and watching. It's been fun. Again, you know, we're in the phase where it's like slow. Legendary characters, slow. So it's we're going back to the slow part, but you know, it's always rewarding being able to unlock a legendary character. And so, yep. Again, thanks everyone for coming out and watching. It's Saturday, so have fun, but be safe out there. And as always, have a good day, and I'll catch you in another video.